Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Imagine you're at Stanford Stadium, the soundcheck atmosphere is still relaxed. The BTS members are joking around as usual. ARMY is focused on capturing every little moment they might miss. And then suddenly someone zooms in on Jimin. First, nothing seems out of place. But a few seconds later, the internet explodes. Because the necklace Jimin is wearing looks very familiar. It's not just an ordinary accessory. ARMY is convinced it's Jungkook's necklace. And ever since that moment surfaced on social media, everyone has been connecting pieces of evidence that have the fandom completely losing control. Was Jimin secretly wearing Jungkook's necklace at Stanford Soundcheck Day 2? And if so, why did that small moment feel so emotional for millions of ARMYs around the world? The second day of Soundcheck at Stanford was filled with incredible energy from the start. The BTS members seemed much more relaxed than the first day. Jungkook was seen laughing out loud several times, while Jimin kept close to him in various moments captured by fan cams. Even before the necklace issue went viral, many ARMYs had already remarked that Jimin's aura that day felt completely different. There was a warm, inexplicable chemistry, like two people completely comfortable with each other without needing to say much. But everything changed when a close-up video of Jimin began circulating. In the video, Jimin was seen wearing a simple outfit with his signature effortless vibe. But fans' attention immediately focused on one small detail around his neck. A silver necklace with a particular design that many ARMYs believed was identical to a necklace Jungkook had previously worn. And you know how the BTS fandom works. It didn't take long for ARMYs to turn into professional detectives. They began digging through old photos of Jungkook, comparing the shape of the pendant, the length of the chain, the details of the metallic sheen, and even the way the necklace fell on the collarbone. The result? More and more people believed it was the exact same necklace. Timelines were immediately filled with emotional reactions. No way, Jimin is wearing Jungkook's necklace. They are never beating the soulmate allegations. Why is this so intimate? Help. Many fans said that what made this moment feel so special wasn't just the necklace itself, but because accessories are often considered so personal. Necklaces aren't like oversized jackets or hoodies that can be casually borrowed. There's something more intimate when someone wears someone else's necklace, especially if it's an item they've worn frequently before. And of course, this isn't the first time Jikook has excited ARMYs over small details like this. Over the years, fans have seen countless synchronized moments between Jimin and Jungkook. From the bracelets, the hoodies, the small gestures, the way they look at each other on stage, to their habit of standing close together even when it's not necessary. All of it made fans feel like their relationship had a very special bond. On Stanford Day 2, that vibe was even stronger. Several fan cams showed Jungkook glancing at Jimin several times as they walked on stage. There was also a moment when they laughed together after one of the members said something that wasn't clearly heard in the recording. Their reactions seemed natural, comfortable, and full of warm energy. And after the necklace issue came up, many fans began to look back on the day's entire interaction with a different perspective. Wait, so Jungkook knew Jimin was wearing it the whole time? The way JK kept smiling at him, I can't do this. Another thing that made ARMY even more emotional was how confident Jimin seemed to be wearing the necklace in front of thousands of fans. If it was Jungkook's, it meant he wasn't trying to completely hide it. Instead, there seemed to be a certain comfort in that small act. And that's what made many people feel like their relationship was so genuine. In the BTS fandom, small things like this often feel more meaningful than grand gestures. Because simple moments usually happen naturally, not staged, not planned for the cameras. It's spontaneous details like wearing someone else's accessory that often make fans feel like they're seeing the most real side of the two members' relationship. And of course, new theories immediately emerged. Some ARMY said the necklace might have been worn by Jimin as a sign of support or comfort during soundcheck. Others believed they often secretly shared accessories and fans only realized it now. Some even connected this moment to several old photos of Jungkook showing a similar necklace during practice and on personal trips. The internet has truly turned into a sea of analysts. Every screenshot is zoomed in, every angle is compared, Every movement is scrutinized, and the more people see it, the harder it is to ignore the similarities. But behind all the theories and fandom excitement, there's another reason why this moment feels so touching. Many ARMYs have followed Jimin and Jungkook's journey for years. They've seen them grow together from a young age, face the pressures of global fame, endure brutal schedules, and maintain their closeness amidst it all. Therefore, a small detail like the necklace can be incredibly emotional. It's not just about who's wearing what, but about the comfort, trust, and connection that seems so natural between them. Furthermore, Stanford is a venue filled with a special energy. The concert atmosphere there is completely different. Fans said the members seemed freer, more playful, and more expressive. Jimin himself was seen smiling brightly several times throughout the soundcheck, while Jungkook seemed to constantly look around with a protective energy that made many fans melt. One of the most viral moments was when Jimin looked down briefly and the necklace was clearly visible again on the HD camera. Within minutes, the clip spread across various platforms with millions of views. Even people who don't usually follow the Jikook theory were shocked because the resemblance was so striking. And the funny thing is, the more the fandom tried to keep it quiet, the more new evidence emerged. Some fans found old videos of Jungkook wearing necklaces with similar clasps and chains. Others compared the reflections of light on the pendants and said the designs were nearly identical. While there was no official confirmation, ARMY felt the combination of all these details was too special to ignore. But perhaps the sweetest part of it all was the fans' own emotional reactions. Many ARMY said they didn't care whether it was really Jungkook's necklace or not. What they loved was how Jimin and Jungkook always managed to bring comfort and happiness through simple interactions. Even small things like a glance, a smile, or an accessory could warm millions of people's hearts. And that's been BTS's strength from the start. They have a connection that feels genuine. When they laugh together, fans can feel it. When they care for each other, it seems natural. And when a small detail like this necklace comes up, the fandom immediately feels like they're getting a glimpse into a rarely seen side of themselves. Interestingly, some fans began to notice that Jungkook himself seemed incredibly happy throughout day 2. Many said his expression changed whenever he was near Jimin. Whether it was walking on stage, listening to the other members speak, or simply standing casually watching the crowd, there was a gentle aura that kept fans talking about them even after the show was over. Stanford Soundcheck Day 2 ultimately became remembered not just as a regular practice before a big concert, but also as the day when one small necklace sent the entire global fandom into a frenzy. And honestly, maybe that's why ARMY loves Jikook so much, because their relationship isn't always about big, dramatic moments. Sometimes it's the smallest details that feel the most real. A smile, a look, or maybe a necklace secretly worn by someone who means a lot. To this day, fans continue to debate these theories. Was it really Jungkook's? Did they intentionally let fans notice it? Or was it all just a coincidence that drove the fandom over emotional? No one really knows. But one thing is for sure, Stanford Day 2 provided one of the most viral and sweetest Jikook moments of the year. And judging by the reactions of ARMYs worldwide, it seems like the fandom isn't moving on anytime soon. So what do you think? Did Jimin really wear Jungkook's necklace secretly at Stanford Soundcheck Day 2? Or are ARMYs just being too observant of every little detail about Jikook? Let us know in the comments because your theories might just make the fandom go wild. And if you love Jikook's content filled with sweet moments, emotional chemistry, and hidden details that make ARMYs lose control, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next viral BTS update. See you in the next video.